to get your PIN number.
Can we use hand washing?
So April 2020 in assessment area practice you need to do. Once you after you finish your assessment, you can I will refer you to the personal OSCE trainer. The next station is planning. So how you can to the room. Then ask the patient, please you how to use DNF throughout the 15 minutes. All aspect of nursing care. Hello friends, welcome back to NSSRN. Today we are going to see the third episode of how to self-prepare your OSCE at home in a week. Okay, I have already made 2 videos about it, so I have explained very well maximum I can. So please watch the video, that really helpful. This is little bit lengthy video, but it's quite useful. So please watch the video before you start this, so you will understand what I'm doing, what I'm trying to say. Okay, so you will get continuity as well. Okay, let's see what are the skill station and how you need to prepare. Skill station is okay right now. So now it's 9 skill stations you need to learn. It's supposed to be 10. BLS is on hold because of the COVID situation. Okay, so the rest 9 you need to learn. In skill station you need to prepare each skill. Okay, use the Royal Marsden for right way of doing each procedure. Okay, and you can combine, these are the some tips, okay, for the skill station. So you can combine skills like IM injection, subcutaneous injection together, so that injection together is almost similar, but there is some changes here and there. So if you know what are the changes, then you will learn 2 station in a stretch. Okay, then CSU or catheter removal or MST, or these are the things you can combine together and learn. If you're comfortable, then combine it, otherwise no need to combine. Study separately. What you feel comfortable, do it. If you feel comfortable to combine and study, then combine and study, otherwise leave it as it is. Okay, then use the university e-learning material and use YouTube or use the OSCE channel, OSCE group, which is very beneficial if you are planning to learn. If you have doubt, post there. Most of the your colleagues and some of the trainers are there as well, so they are also going to give you some corrections. Okay, okay, so first you can see aseptic non-touch technique, ANTT. Okay, this is a 15 to 17 minutes station, but when you practice, do it in 14 minutes or 13 minutes. Okay, so this is mostly you get dressing. Then introduction stage, they have already mentioned, that is a separate video about introduction stage. Then procedure stage, that means how you going to do the dressing. Okay, I think there is a lot of videos are available in YouTube how you gonna do the aseptic technique. Just to go through it and read the Royal Marsden. Okay, then ask some of your friends to help you. All right, then you can, I have put some common equipments for the ANTT. So that's a dressing pack, dressing prescription, like dressing materials as per the prescription. Then saline, alcohol wipes, sterile and clean gloves, alcohol wipes and extra sterile gloves for the bottom trolley. Means you need to, when you prepare, you need to have some extra gloves, extra sterile gloves in the bottom trolley. If you made any mistake, you can remove it and ask the examiner to open for you, then the examiner will open for you the extra glasses. Okay, that's why you put it on some extra glasses downstairs. Anyway, there is a lot of thing I can explain about ANTT, that's going to be lengthy. So if you have concern, I can make a separate video about it. Please if you have concern, ask in the comment. And if you are happy about this video, just put a like button, so it will help me to make more video about it. Okay, we are also doing some videos about must. Okay, that's you are struggling about must, so far I know. So if you are happy, then if you feel it's worthy to see or watch, or then put like. Okay, if I get more like, or if I get more comment, then I'll feel that somebody it's useful for some of you, so then I'll make more video. Okay, so if you feel it's good, then please comment it, so that makes me that encourage me to motivate me to do more videos. Okay, then you know how to do the procedure. Then post procedure stage. Okay, I hope you understood. If you have concern, put it in the comment, and we will come so any concern, put it in the comment, I'll get back to you. Okay, have a nice time. Keep on prepare for your OSCE. This is the right time. If you write it now, this is very easy. Okay, so now it's only 6 station, it's going to be 10 station April onwards, so prepare very well and practice, clear your OSCE as early as possible. Currently we have 4 station A, that is assessment, planning, implementation, evaluation, APIE, and you have a 9 station, a skill station currently. Then April 2021 onwards you will get 10 station. Okay, so supposed to be 10 skill station should be now, but because of the COVID you have only 9. BLS is on hold now. Okay, so let's see the second skill station, catheter urine sample collection. It is a 12-minute station. Then it's mostly for urine culture. And then introduction stage, I have already made a separate video about how to do introduction, which is very common for almost every station. Okay, please watch the video. So the most important thing in the catheter urine sample collection, you have to clamp catheter few centimeter distal to the sample port. Okay, that you can do in your introduction stage. Okay, that's the most important thing. Then you have to do your equipment preparation, 2 alcohol wipes, 20 ml syringe or 10 ml syringe, then pre-labeled sample bottle, clean gloves, sample bag filled with investigation slip, and catheter clamp. These are the equipment station. You will see a lot of free videos in YouTube, so you can use that, make use of it. Okay, then you need to do the procedure. This procedure I will say quickly, then you will get understand what is the urine sample collection. This is same like what we do in a normal scenario, normal situation in hospital. So you will do you will go and ask the patient that come here to collect some urine sample. So then that time you can clamp the catheter. Then after that you can prepare all these materials, then come back to the patient and tell the patient that I'm going to collect urine from your catheter port. Then clean the catheter port, then take a 20 ml syringe from the catheter port, then put that syringe, that urine into the pre-labeled sample bottle. Okay, then after that when you do it, you have to make sure that it is in a ANTT technique, like you can't touch the key part. You need to keep always sterile that key parts. Especially I have made a video about it, please watch it, so you will understand what I am saying. So that is the procedure. Okay, then after that you must unclamp the catheter and dispose the catheter, unclamp the catheter and dispose the clamp. Okay, if it is a plastic or disposable clamp. Then in post procedure you have to mention what is the color, what is the nature of the urine, and you have to give education. How is you're gonna keep it, you're gonna send this urine sample within 4 hours. If it is not, then we're gonna keep it in 4 degrees centigrade over 4 hours in the fridge, and we need to encourage the patient to drink more water and things like that. There is a long procedure. Actually, I have made a separate video in the YouTube, so please watch it. Okay, so that is the urine catheter urine sample collection. Okay, the next one is midstream specimen of urine and urine analysis. Is this MSU? Okay, this is also 12-minute station. Then in that introduction stage, you're gonna say the patient, so areas safe to approach, hand gel, privacy, all the introduction stage. You're gonna do that section you're gonna do. Then ask the patient, need to confirm with the patient that patient is taking any tablet of ascorbic acid, dopa, nalidoxic acid, pyridium, rifampicin, aspirin. So that also makes a wrong result. So you just to make sure that these are the medication patient is not taking on the time. Okay, so then you can ask the patient that you're gonna whether depend upon the male or female patient. Then ask the patient to what are the equipments you need first. Disposable tray you need, urine analysis strips, sterile urine bottle, then wide mouth sterile container, urinal or bedpan, sterile water with wipes, then yellow bag. Okay, you have, these are the some basic equipments I have put it there, but this is not the complete list. So please watch, please prepare yourself. Okay, when you go for your Royal Marsden, you will understand what are the things you need it. Okay, then you can clean the area with a saline, with a normal saline. Then ask the patient that void urine about 15 to 30 ml. Then after that urine we can't collect it. Then after that we have to collect urine into the sterile pre-labeled container. Then you can use a urine dipstick in 1 second, dip it in 1 second and wait for 60 seconds, and then read against that strip with the color chart. Okay, you will understand, you will get the reading there. Okay, then your post stage, if you have any concern you need to escalate, then you need to do documentation. Actually, if you need any help for MSU, let me know, then I will make a video about it. Okay, the next station is urinary catheter removal. Sorry. So this is a 12-minute station. That introduction stage is similar, like you going into the patient room and doing all the mandatory things, privacy, hand gel, consent, everything. Then after that you gonna prepare your equipments, gloves, inco pad, towel, alcohol wipes, 10 ml syringe, sterile gauze, and this is a normal thing when you do in the hospital. Just going to clean the catheter area, then after that you're gonna wipe this port in 30 seconds, leave it for 30 seconds for dry, and withdraw 10 ml from the catheter port. Then ask the patient to take a deep breath. Then by the time you just remove the catheter and put it in the clinical waste bin, then you need to give an education to the patient, then document it. That's very easy. So most probably you will get, if you get a urinary catheter removal, the introduction stage, the examiner will say the all necessary safety checks and ID checks are done. So then you can go directly to the procedure station. Okay, so when you prepare, you just prepare that way as well. So that saves and that makes you confident, and that saves your time as well. Okay, so that is quite easy, and actually I have made a video about that as well. So if you have concern, just to watch that video, that helps you. Then fluid balance calculation. This is also 12 minutes to 15 minutes station. this is, you have to read the scenario. So then you need to do the introduction stage, then after introduce yourself and every ID check and everything. After that you have to confirm with the patient about the documented value. So you will get a chart with the documentation of how much patient had it, what patient intake and output. So you just ask the patient and confirm with the patient. Then you need to check any ongoing fluid or ongoing catheter, how much catheter urine there, or how much is the stoma output, how much is the drainage bag. So you have to empty it and record it. And always when you do it, just verbalize the color, nation and everything. Then you have to record it, write the given fluid amount and ongoing amount. Okay, so you have to record everything on there, then calculate it. You need to calculate how much is altogether and how much is per hour, things like that. Then after that you have to calculate the cumulative balance, and you need to mention whether it is a positive or negative. Okay, if you have any concern, just you can ask in the comment. I plan to do a separate video about it. If you wish me to make a video about fluid balance calculation, please post your comment there. Okay, that makes me more happy to do it. And if you make any errors, strike it, and you need to put sign, date and error. You need to mention error. Then you have to do escalation, then post procedure. Okay,